if you take one look at this castle, you'll know that the coolest part is the huge dome on top. So do we get to go to the really cool huge dome? Please tell me we do. No, of course not. We get to go the lame-o route. Mega Man just chose the wrong path, I guess. This is my theory. The reason that we're seeing all of the same stuff that we've already seen before in this game, or even other Mega Man games, all of the really boring stuff, like here, okay, well, that's pretty interesting, but it's dangerous, so therefore it's pretty cool. Where is all of the cool stuff? It's up in the big dome. It has to be. That's the only answer I can think of. Ah, well. I mean, this is still a challenge, and I enjoy it because it's a challenge, even if it's not terribly novel. But it's tricky. And for further trickiness, if you haven't noticed already, try what I'm doing. Hold right. And just keep holding right. Don't stop moving. Try and aim precisely, keep jumping, do whatever it takes to get you through. But don't stop. Believe in. So it's not necessarily a bad thing when castle stages reuse old material, if you think about the castle in Mega Man 2. Outside of the boss battles, that castle really doesn't introduce... It's like I'm talking about the Mega Man PC game. Why would I do that? It doesn't introduce a lot of new material, but it's still a very memorable castle, and I'll talk about that more in a minute, but first I'd like to point out that this is totally impractical. But it's super effective! Like Pokemon. Super effective. I have to say, I do miss the old bats from Mega Man 4 and Mega Man 2. Oh, old bats. Sorry, I got caught up in fond memories of things and bats. I was saying about the castle stages in Mega Man 2. More or less the same material as before. Oh, and watch the back bounce, if that's even a word. The explosion that exploded the mouse. I am so getting off topic! Woo-hoo! So close! Okay, I'm just gonna stay off topic for a while. Why not? It's like my recording of Mega Man 2 all over again. And knocking out this guy with Power Stone. Has anyone else done this? Am I the only person to have just hung out on the ladder and killed something huge with Power Stone until it dies? Yes. Okay. Detouring, once again, from the statement. I swear I'm going to talk about the castle eventually, but, Green Ball Machine of Death? You would think they're there! You just have to stand on these neat moving platforms. Actually, that's pretty dangerous. It's best safer, really, to just stay on the ground for a while. And then, when he starts moving around like this, then hop on the platforms. Otherwise, you're likely to just get hit, smacked around by... I won't say that. So, gyro attack is really what you should use, but I don't want to wait anymore! Take him out! Oh yeah! Creativity with the weapons. And rapidly deteriorating commentary. Whoa. I'm gonna go eat food, and then I'll come back and record, because right now my attention span is like this next stage. It's so short! Okay, food now. Whoa, sorry it took so long. It was a really good food. But now I can focus again, and I believe I was talking about, Dr. Wily's castle in Mega Man 2. It's mostly reused material from... Whoa, come back, Rush! Whew, almost lost my escort there. And, clearly I'm losing my mind for pulling stunts like that. There's no need! Which is exactly why I do them. No thanks, I don't need to ride the train, I've got my own transportation. Of all of the special weapons, whoa, that I possibly could be using against this boss, it has to be Power Stone. This is not ideal. It's very tough to aim at him, and you probably need to get pretty close if you're gonna have, whoa, wiggle dodge, any chance of trusting to hit him. No, not hit me, hit you. Still, I stand by this, rocket performance. Was that even a worthwhile pun to make? Oh, sorry, got a little overzealous. Oh, I broke the chamber! Now I feel bad. Mega Man's such a homewrecker. He destroys all of the castles that he visits, and all of the napalm men he faces off against. Boing! Ah yes, you can do some really fun stuff with Crystal Eye, because once you figure out how it's gonna bounce, you can just Don't let Napalm Man walk into the path of your destruction. It's so much fun to just watch it bounce around, too. I mean, it's not fun when you're waiting for it to hit something and it doesn't hit anything, but still, the aesthetic, it's nice. And speaking of aesthetics, and speaking of just generally being awesome, yeah, I don't think I really like it all that much. That you notice the backgrounds in this area when you're refighting the bosses? You'll notice that the backgrounds are all the same as when you fought them the first time. I kind of like the alternate background from all of the other games where you're still in the Wily stage. It's a different backdrop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bounce around, you're angry. I am made of stone, and stone is susceptible to bomb, and bomb is bouncing everywhere. Obviously that food didn't help my commentary as much as I was hoping. This battle's gonna be a little rough, because Charge Kick is also a little tricky to use against Wave Man, just because he's got stuff on the ground everywhere that hurts you. And obviously I don't use this too much. I use Mega Buster, but, you know, I'm getting into the swing of things, making things look cooler all the time. Oh yeah! It's a powerful weapon, though. You don't need to, you know, try too hard to aim at him. Aiming is simple. Is it in front of you? Yes! Now it's dead! Sneak attack! Okay, not so helpful. Alright, well, I got hit the last time I fought Gravity Man, but this time it's going to be different. I've got Star Crash. I'm going to take him out. I know I can do it. It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eyes and leap. That's what I call defying gravity. Man, you're kidding. I need to fight you with Water Wave? Huh. I guess that works. Takes away your shield. And your sense of self-worth. You poor one-trick pony, you. Sad, sad Starman. That's okay, Starman's still pretty... Whoa! Firing in the opposite direction of where my weapon went is pretty cool, too. Starman's pretty cool, but it's just sad for the Robot Masters when there's really nothing they can do about my superior firepower. I'm not even using Gravity Hold here. I'm wearing away his health with sheer willpower. Ha 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 ha! Actually, it was Gravity Hold, which completely makes sense, by the way, because Gyro Man is essentially a helicopter, and I imagine that oppressive gravity would make helicopters go smashing into the ground. So, Dr. Wily's ultimate war chariot is one of the scrubbing bubbles. He's going to clean me to death. This is not the most interesting boss battle to look at. Actually, a lot of the ones in the castle stages haven't been, sad to say. But it's still a fun one. I happen to think so. There's not a lot to it once you learn the pattern, and hooray for pattern recognition. Those are some of my favorite kinds of bosses. And really, the strategy here is don't die. Because that is, for the record, a pit of live spikes that will make you dead. Live spikes in the middle. Highly dangerous. You should not go jumping around them or get anywhere near them. In fact, you could actually just sort of stand in place and wait for Wily to come down and just move out of the way at the last minute. Or do that. Now, before I finish him off, I'd like to show just another neat little trick glitch thing. Fire Crystal Eye, there is that solid patch of wall again, but you notice the Crystal Eye flies off every other which direction, everywhere else. But watch it closely now. Whoa, it gets caught in the tubes under there. That's pretty neat. Alright, let's finish this, Wily. No, 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 no. You're not getting away this time. I'll take you down with something. Gyro... No, I missed. I'll follow you into the sky if I have to. Come back here. Oh, no! I forgot to talk about Wily's castle in Mega Man 2.